Thanks everybody for watching. Today we are going to do a review on the Aug A3, and off we go. For starters, let's review the Aug A3 statistics. The Aug A3 is an assault class weapon with a 30-round magazine of 5.56 by 45mm NATO rounds. The rate of fire is 700 with the range being long, and there are two fire modes, single shot and full auto. The recoil stats are left 0.3, right 0.4, and vertical 0.2. Now let's view some of the comparisons. The M416 and the Scar L are very similar to the Aug A3. They have the exact same magazine with the exact same number of rounds, and they both have the same range as the Aug A3. The only difference is that the M416 has a rate of fire of 750 and the Scar L has a rate of fire of 620. Now I'm just going to let you watch a little bit of gameplay while I explain some of the rest. The attachments that can go on the Aug A3 vary, and it's basically a trial and error thing. You're going to want to go through different attachments, see what works best for you. But if I had to recommend certain attachments for the gun, I would say that if you were playing a large-scale conquest game where you're going to be doing like a lot of long-range firing at people, I would recommend the heavy barrel. It adds a higher accuracy to your gun, and for the other attachment, I would have to say underslung rail or bipod. The only reason being that the foregrip lowers your accuracy at long range, so if you're going to be shooting at people a long ways away, it probably wouldn't be best to use a foregrip. Now, if you're doing close quarters combat, I would recommend that you use no attachment other than a flash suppressor or maybe just the underslung rail. Reason being that the heavy barrel it's very good for long range, but in short range gameplay it doesn't really add that much to it. And if anything, through my trial and error, I've noticed that without the heavy barrel I tend to do a lot better. So like in this gameplay here on close quarters, domination, it's definitely better off without the heavy barrel on it. People who hip fire may want to try out a laser sight with underslung. Yet again, no foregrip, but that is totally a recommendation. That is what I would do if I was hip firing the gun. However, it may vary for other people, so make sure you try everything out. But I think that's a good starting setup once you unlock the laser sight. And then people who are looking down the sights, like I always look down the sights. So, my personal setup is an underslung rail, and I have no other attachments apart from, the Cobra sight, and that's pretty much it. Now it's time for second opinions with Rampage. I asked Rampage a couple questions. First off, I said, when I say Aug A3, what do you have to say in response? And Rampage responded to me, I like it, and I could see myself using it for close to mid-range battles. If you're a close to mid-range player and you have a quick reaction, it's a great gun. It does have long-range capability as well if you're good with it. And then I also asked him 3 more questions. If you had to rate the gun on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give the Aug A3 in these 3 categories? The first category was a comparison to other guns. Rampage gave it a 7 to 7.5 out of 10 in comparison with all of the other guns in the game. And then I asked how much do you like the gun or use it, and he gave it a 6 out of 10. And then lastly I asked him, what do you think the reliability of this gun is in competitive or clutch situations? And he said a 4 to 5. And basically, the only reason he gave it a 4 to 5 was because there's a lot of really good guns in this game. And, you've got guns like the AEK and the M16 and, various other guns that would probably be better off for competitive play. for the next couple minutes of the video, I'm just going to let you watch. Just one thing I'd like to mention before you start watching is that I did not go through and record, 20 different games with the Aug A3 and then, pick the best one. I think that takes away from the authenticity of the video and what this video is about. It's supposed to be showing you what the Aug A3 can do, but everybody knows that any gun can perform really well in a game. You can have one really good game with a particular gun, and I'm sure you guys have all seen those really good gameplays out there on YouTube here somewhere. And that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking to show you like an average gameplay, so you can kind of see what the Aug A3 does, how fast it's killing people, just different things of that nature. So yeah, enjoy the next couple minutes of the video. Just sit back and watch me and my platoon mates sit there and beat the shit out of each other. And yeah, let me know if you like the Aug A3. Give it a comment. Please subscribe, that'd be nice. I will be coming out with more videos very, very soon. And yeah, I appreciate that you're watching my videos. And enjoy the rest.